Stay away from it. Stay away from it. And by the way, there's this brother coming up, Molly. His name is Boots Ennis. This brother's special. You don't want to go in the ring against after that beating. Molly, it was so bad. I swear to y'all, I am not exaggerating.
Official prediction if that fight happens.
Knockout. Nasty knockout. Nasty knockout.
By who?
I think Boots knocks Xander out within 5.
So not a systematic breakdown. You talking one shot deal?
No. I mean, Boots for combination. Yeah, but
I do this without
that's going to be easy. And again, if Boots beat him, will he get credit?
Shit, he's a unified champion in the division.
That don't mean nothing. Boots got so many haters, so many people that don't like Boots. But it's going to
Boots as far as the notoriety, obviously what's on the line, the belts that's on the line, and all that. Because people are going to give him his credit for this fight, but I don't think it's going to be as close as people might think it will be. I already had Boots beating him in like 8 or 9, but I don't think it'll last that long. I don't. I think I got Boots in 6 if Zayas comes out with the same strategy that he's come out with in almost every fight that he's fought. He got to get off the ball of that left foot if he think he's going to beat Boots, because he's going to see that rhythm, he's going to see that pattern, and he's going to start.
Xander recently said, Boots, and this is a quote, you quote, eat every straight punch and every hook. What do you think about that criticism from Xander of your defense?
Did y'all watch Xander?
Yeah, of course.
Did y'all watch Xander? He get hit a lot. He get a lot, man. I don't know what, like these narratives that everybody keeps saying I get hit this, that, and the third. I still get hit less than everybody's favorite fighter and straight like that. But these guys want to put they got to find something to talk about, because when you great at everything, they just pick one thing. Like I said, he gonna see.
Stephen A. S. Smith has just shaken the boxing world with a bold statement. Speaking on national television, he said that 23-year-old Xander Zayas is not just a good fighter, but a rare generational talent. According to him, Zayas has all the tools needed to pull off a massive upset. This June 27th fight is now carrying huge pressure for both fighters. If Jaron Ennis, a feared and often avoided fighter, loses to such a young opponent, it could completely damage his reputation overnight and change how people view his career.
Round 3, turning.
Yeah, I get you guys turning into the middle and face off again in 3, 2, 1, face off. Hold that, 10 seconds. Go on in. Okay, switching sides.
The physical difference between the two fighters became very clear during their official press conference in New York City. When they stood face to face, fans immediately noticed something surprising. Zayas looked much bigger than Ennis. This moment quickly started a serious discussion in boxing circles. Some people from Zayas' side are now claiming that Ennis has relied on size and power advantages in the past. But this time, things are different. Zayas naturally walks around at around 190 pounds, meaning he is naturally bigger and stronger. For the first time, Ennis will be facing a true, natural super welterweight who cannot be easily pushed around or controlled physically.
On that fight night.
You about 180 right now. You about 180 right now.
Let's keep it about 180 right now. Let's keep it at that.
You bigger than that? Damn.
180.
Cruiserweights in there. Let's talk about this fight, man. I do feel Jaron is a very talented fighter. I thought he was a big 147 pounder, so he still have decent size, but you're bigger than him.
Yeah,
like in stature. Without giving too much up, what worries you about him? Like, what do you have to be concerned with in the ring?
His speed, and his IQ. I gotta always be 10 steps ahead of him. I can't give him no space. I can give him no chance. If he sees a chance, he's gonna take advantage of it. I mean, he's a good fighter. He knows how to read another fighter. I mean, we've seen it throughout his career. So he knows how to read fights. He knows how to read a fighter. But he's never been uncomfortable either.
People have been. This is what I've been hearing, right? For some experts, off the record, saying that Jaron gets hit, right? We all seen him get hit in fights, but people like to say, well, it's because he's comfortable in there getting hit with those guys. He's a better defensive fighter than that, right? But he does get hit at fights.
And that's what I say, that's for sure.
So people are saying, a lot of people are starting to say this fight is a lot more interesting than people think.
Yeah.
Xander's a big guy at this weight class. When you watch those fights and see him get hit, do you think to yourself, like, wow, there's so much vulnerability there. Like, I know exactly what to do to this.
That's what I think of myself. You better not get hit because, again, he's never been uncomfortable. He's been hit, but he's been okay. Like, I can still, he rolls with those punches.
Right.
You know, every time he gets hit flush, you can see it. He gets uncomfortable, but then he gets back to.
Gets back, right.
And these guys, they don't have the IQ. They don't have the technique to keep building on that, right?
Right.
I do, and you guys have seen it. I build on everything. On everything I do is just something added extra to that layer. And there's no fights that you can tell me I haven't seen nothing new from you. There's always something that I get better at. There's something that I improve at. And this fight, I will continue to do that. Again, it's easy to be there and be comfortable with all these guys and be comfortable getting hit. But what when you're not? Well, how is your brain gonna tolerate that? How is your brain gonna react to that? It's not. It'll be too late.
I guess there's no.
What fans didn't see on DAZN cameras was the tension happening behind the scenes. Reports suggest that top-rank and legendary promoter Bob Arum were not planning to make this risky fight happen so early. Their original plan for Zayas was much safer, slowly build his career with easier title defenses and grow his popularity step by step, possibly in big venues like Madison Square Garden in Puerto Rico. But Zayas had other ideas. He refused to follow the safe path. Instead, he stepped out of that protection, pushed his own team, and demanded to fight one of the most dangerous opponents available. This decision shows his confidence, ambition, and willingness to take risks at a very early stage of his career.
What do you feel like is the difference between champion Zayas, right? Like the champion and then the prospect. Is there a difference, or you kind of
a little bit more confidence? You get that, a little bit more experience. You get that confidence. You know you go 12 rounds. You know you could look good for 12 rounds. You get a little bit more like, you know, pepper in your step. Kind of like.
Well, this fight, like you said, this is the biggest. You know, everybody's talking about this fight.
Yes.
This is a huge fight here. One is, first of all, how did this come about, right? Because, you know, a lot of people are giving you credit, like, yo, you fighting the boogeyman, right? A lot of people calling him a boogeyman. How did the fight actually, like, come about?
Man, I feel like this is what boxing is all about. You gotta fight the best. I say I'm the best. He said he's the best. We're the best fighters out 54. Let's see who really the best. And he came pretty easy. Obviously, he had a negotiation period with Virgil Ortiz.
Yeah.
So after my fight, we were looking at other opponents, Josh Kelly being one of them. Sent out a couple notes, a couple letters to his team. Never got a response back. Then obviously we heard that the fight with Virgil fell through because of Virgil's legal things with his company, and we jumped right on it. We're like, hey, we won the fight. Yeah. Same thing, same split, same everything. We just same deal. Just make it happen. And they went to Boots' team and they said yes, and we were already obviously in. So it's an easy negotiation period, I say.
That's crazy because I guess coming off of, as fans, looking at what happened with Virgil and Boots, we just feeling like, damn, this is going to be something hard to make, right? But you're just saying it's easy, bro.
Man, to be honest, when you want to be great, it's easy to do it. You just got to go and do it. It's when you put too many buts and no, but this, no, but that, no, but it got to be, and that's too many excuses. Let's make the fight happen. He's from Philly. I'm from Puerto Rico. We both sell in the East Coast. Yeah. We have proved that we both sell in the East Coast. So why not make it happen here in New York?
Industry insiders are fiercely debating whether this aggressive takeover of his own career